until the times of the Gentiles' rulership is over. When is the Gentile rulership over? When Christ returns. So who's the people in the land of Israel today? Those are Gentile nations. Those are not the Jews according to Jesus. I'm going to give you another thing Jesus called them. Go to Revelation, everybody. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, so that you know that these are not my words. That these are the words of the King. These are the words of the Messiah.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So everything Moses talked about is going into slavery, laboring for nothing. Jesus comes back here in Revelation 2 and 9 and read it again.
I know thy works.
He says, I know your works, all the works you do throughout the lands.
And tribulation.
And all the tribulation the Israelites suffer as a people.
And poverty.
And he says, I know your poverty. Are we a poverty-stricken people? Yes. Wherever we go, we are the poorest of the poor. Go ahead.
But thou art rich.
But you are rich. Why are you rich? Because you're the Israelites. You are the sons and daughters of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what makes you rich. All the promises in the Bible pertain to you and I. Read it again.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy.
I know the blasphemy
of them which say they are Jews.
Of them which say they are Jews.
And are not.
They are not the Jews. There's a race of people on the earth Christ warned us about that would call themselves the Jews. Who are they?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Who are they?
The synagogue of Satan.
Read along so you know that these are the words of Jesus. And it's not my words. Jesus Christ said the group that calls themselves Jews, those are not the Jews. They're the synagogue of Satan. The synagogue of Satan. These are the same people that Luke 21:24 said the Gentiles were trodden down Jerusalem and inhabit the land. These are the same people bombing Gaza today, saying, Anye Yehudi, we are the Jewish people. Jesus Christ said they are, what? Read it again.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
You hear what Jesus said? Do you realize no church on the planet teaches that? Why? The Pope, who is the head demon, has instructed all religions never to teach who the synagogue of Satan is, never to teach who the real Israelites are. The Pope, when I say Pope, there are many. You got the Roman Catholic Church. Under Roman Catholic Church, they broke off and called another group the Protestants. Under that, you have Baptists, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, Episcopalians, Methodists, Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, Pentecostal. They all fall under the Roman Catholic Church. All of them. Now read Revelation chapter 3. Go to chapter 3. Read along. And verse 9.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9.
The reason I want you to read along, so you know I'm not making nothing up. I know a lot of you never read the Bible. You spend your life like I used to, singing and dancing, but don't know what the Bible actually says. Revelation chapter 3 verse 9, please.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews.
The synagogue of Satan which say they are Jews.
And are not.
They are not the Jews of the Bible.
But do lie.
But they are liars.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
This hasn't happened yet. Christ said, I will make them come and worship before your feet.
And to know that I have loved thee.
And to know that I have always loved the Israelites. Sure. That's what Jesus said. That's what Christ said. Now watch this, watch this. At the end of all of this, after tribulation comes upon our people again, after World War III, which is Armageddon, because it's coming soon, what will Christ do with us? What will Christ do to our people? Revelation 2:25. What's going to happen, man? What's going to happen, sisters? Watch what he says. If we return as the Israelites and keep the commandments, what will be the blessing upon us?
Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh,
he that overcomes sin, he that overcomes all the lies in this world,
and keepeth my works unto the end,
meaning keep the commandments unto the end,
to him will I give power over the nations.
Christ said, I'll give you power over the nations on this earth.
And he shall rule them.
And we shall rule the nations
with a rod of iron.
With a rod of iron.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
We are going to break the nations for breaking God's commandments. We're going to break the nations for lying to us. We're going to break the nations for destroying our 12 tribes and disobeying the one true God. Right. Go ahead.
Even as I received of my Father.
Christ said, the same blessing I got from my Father, I'm going to give to you sons of Israel. You're going to rule the nations and break the nations. Do y'all understand what's going to happen? I hope y'all do. I know you've never been taught. You've never heard this before. Daniel 7:18. What you got? Give me Daniel 7:18.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
The saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. We're not going to ask the nations for anything. When the Lord gives us his power, we're going to take the kingdom. Do y'all know what take means? Take. We're not going to say, Mr. White Man, can I please have these islands and lands back? No. The Bible says we're going to take it. He's going to give us power from on high.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.